So tonight we're playing Rod, Reel, and Fist, which is a fishing game, a fishing RPG that was written by Richard Kelly. Check him out and the game on DriveThruRPG. I am Jeremiah. I will be the swamp being for this game. To my right is Adam, Dorked Afternoon Forever GM. To my left is Class Clown Brian. Down to my bottom left is Kyle, our loot goblin. And Grandpa Chris is in the bottom right. So Chris is our resident grumpy old masshole. And
that is accurate.
Yeah, right. See, it's accurate.
The old part, not as accurate.
Are you sure? Anyway,
I'm not even 50.
So tonight we're going to be fishing, which is a long-awaited game from our regular to-do. So are you guys ready to just jump right into it?
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you're ready, man. This is your show.
Yeah,
you're driving the boat,
hole,
as they say.
I'm driving the boat. We're rudderless at this point. Let's just go.
We're adrift.
That's my boat.
We've run aground.
We might run aground several times tonight. I will try not to mess up these rules too bad. And we'll see how it goes. So, you guys all have looked at your characters, and I presume you've already all built your characters, but we'll kind of go through the steps as we go. No, not even?
I just glanced at the types and said, I kind of want to do this. And then texted you all and said dibs.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I thought that was frowned upon. Like, I'd get my hand smacked if I went too far ahead. Like you went too far? Sit back down, you little brown nose. Here, you built a character already. We're supposed to do that together.
No, I don't care. That's your business. All right. So in the creating your fisher, there are several basics, right? So you get your type and you get your personalities and your temperament in your kit that goes along with it. So let's start with Brian. Let's start over there. Brian.
Yes, sir.
From your perusing, what are you looking at doing for your character?
My character is going to be the entertainer.
I'm sorry. That's amazing. Perfect. Okay.
He will be a retired opera singer and life coach.
Wait, opera singer and life coach.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Kyle, how about you?
I'm going with the angler prototype.
Oh, classic.
Recently taken a sabbatical from my job, and all I would like to do is fish. I have just finished my third divorce. Most of them is because all I want to do is fish.
So you're going fishing to forget about the divorces that were caused by fishing?
That is correct.
That seems redundant, but all right. Chris, how about you?
I went with the gambler.
Okay.
Fishing is rolling the dice is the description, but I'm thinking my guy just kind of wants to drink beer and bet on everything.
All right. Adam, what about you?
I was perusing through the types today, and I came across the one when I was going through them in alphabetical order as they are in the book, and I saw the one that said pet. And the description is, you are a cute, plucky animal. And I figured in true DDA fashion, I should play a dog for this game, because that's amazing.
Of course. Because we love dogs here.
We love dogs.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
We have
Despite
not killed
what others
several
say,
dogs in our other game. That has not happened.
Yeah, we've none of the characters in any of our games have ever killed a dog for any reason at all.
Never.
Even though we're all pet owners.
Ever.
Yeah. So I'm playing a beagle, and that's about. I mean, he's a beagle, so
okay,
that's my plan. He's an old, lumpy beagle. He's probably well past the age of 15, covered in bumps, kind of fat, missing an eye. And
Missing an eye?
Missing an eye, and his name's Howard. Yeah.
Okay.
And his temperament is he's a biter.
I didn't see that one on the list. I wasn't 100% sure on what temperament he should have.
I would say that if it's a biter, I would say hot-blooded.
I thought, yeah, but I don't think he's hot-blooded. That's not the beagle I imagine. You know what I mean?
He's a 15-year-old beagle. He's
Yeah,
probably going to be kind of chill.
I think he's easygoing. Of the temperaments, I'm pretty sure that's the one he should be. He's easygoing.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah. Or tricky, maybe.
Maybe tricky.
I did forget to say that temperament. I was debating between tricky and easygoing because he drinks a lot of beer, so I think easygoing. But gambler is the stereotype or whatever, so tricky might go with that. So
Yeah.
I'll figure it out in the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
And let the record show I like dogs more than people. So even though Murph may have Murphed a dog, yeah.
For shame. Kyle, what about you? What are you doing for temperament?
Oh, we're hot-blooded.
Hot-blooded?
Yes.
All right. All right.
Check it and see.
I've got a fever of 103.
Yeah, that tracks.
No, I really do. I really do. I shouldn't even be on this.
No,
should be in the
I shouldn't be
hospital
here.
right
I should be.
Someone call
Freaking
911.
dying, man.
Okay, I've decided easygoing, not tricky. My guy drinks a lot of beer, so he is not going to be trying to solve puzzles and using guile.
That makes sense. Brian. What's your
my guy will
temperament?
be tricky.
Tricky. A tricky opera singer or life coach.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So that leads us to your kit. So all the fishers start with a rod, a tackle box, and 3 snacks. Some of you get extra things based upon your fighting technique.
Did we need to pick a fighting technique?
Uh,
I didn't remember seeing that one. Does that come with the description? Is that?
No, it says you get 1 free item from the equipment list, the fishing technique list, the fighting technique list, or the versatile technique list.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the pet can only choose +3 snacks or a technique. Like I can't pick more equipment because I don't get equipment.
Right. That makes
Because
sense.
he's a pet. So I'm going snacks.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Because as is tradition with a fat, lumpy, bumpy beagle, he likes
snacks.
cheaters.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Snackaroos.
Snackaroos.
That's my wife calls them.
Like Dunkaroos?
I don't know. It's
I miss
any.
Dunkaroos.
She refers to all snacks as snackaroos.
Noted.
I did notice that it has like a complexity thing as a sidebar in it.
Yeah.
And it says that like the pet is one of the like expert ones. So I'm definitely not picking this because I'm an expert. I'm picking this because I thought it'd be funny to play
Because
dog.
you thought it'd be funny to play a dog.
Because I thought it'd be funny to play dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's going to make fishing kind of interesting at that point.
He likes boats. He likes being in boats.
Now, so going into the techniques. So it says you can learn them. Can be used to turn the tables of fish combat. They are learned during play by consulting the right fish or taught by non-player characters, but they may not be traded by fishers. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say you each get 1 fishing technique. Just off the bat.
Oh man, I hadn't even looked at those.
Oh.
The ocean abides, man.
Mostly because we're going to do a short run, so I don't know if you guys will have the time to actually learn one of these things. So I'll give you one out the gate.
Yeah, I took The Ocean Abides. The Ocean Abides, man.
For your fishing technique?
Yep.
I'm going to go with Mirrored Surface Gazer. Like he just like stares through the water, like over the edge of a boat. Because that seems like a beagle thing to do. The water beneath you is merely a shroud. Pull it back and you can see the hooked fish.
I'm sorry, Jeremy. That was a versatile.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with one or the other. I'm good with one or the other.
But yeah, I think it fits.
I will be doing the footwork of Heracles.
What does that fall under? Is that one of the fighting techniques?
I think so. What's one of the top ones? Your feet are planted firmly on the bank. Nothing cannot brute you. It's a fishing technique.
It's a fishing technique? Oh, I see it. I was looking for the. You messed me up.
My apologies.
No
I should
worries.
never have called it by what it says in the...
How dare you, Kyle? How dare you? Brian, how about you? You still
I'm
got
going
time.
to go with the pufferfish retort.
Puffer
Like the cunning
fish.
pufferfish, you always have the last word in a fight.
Oh, that tracks. that tracks.
Yeah,
I think
the ocean.
Did I pick from the right thing? The fishing techniques? That's where that was what we were supposed to pick from, right? Or am
I was going to
fighting technique or fishing technique? I got
fishing,
it. Yeah.
fighting, or versatile.
Right.
So you can change it if you want.
I'll scroll through a little bit, see if there's anything.
The versatile just means you can pick it for either fighting or fishing.
Yeah, it applies to both.
So I took the Ocean Abides, which is the sea cares not for the trickery of man or beast. By synchronizing your thoughts with the roll of the waves, you can cultivate a similar indifference. So basically, if you get a strain, the first strain you get doesn't affect you because you are indifferent and don't care. So that sounds like my drunk fishing guy.
That tracks pretty good.
It's like, whatever, man.
All right.
Are we missing something else, or is that pretty much it? I think
Some of those things give you special gear. So if you guys want to go and track that stuff, or if you want to move on, we can start building the world.
that's up to y'all because mine doesn't get any gear still. So
I believe I could choose one. I would like the truly impressive fishing hat.
The truly impressive fishing hat.
Yes.
I've moved very far away from that.
Digital 48.
Yep. Okay. All right. Gives you a bonus to social challenges. Cool.
So I have 6 snacks in all, by the way.
That is a hefty sum of snacks. Are they? Because it's just you. It's just the pet.
Right.
You're not doing the tandem thing.
No, I'm not going to do the tandem thing. That was a funny idea. It would have been really funny to play the pet character whose tandem like animal companion essentially is a person.
Yeah.
But no, I think I'm just going to keep it simple.
Thank
Just
you. Thank you.
play a dog.
Thank you for not complicating this by playing the dog.
Yeah, and I might cut the idea of like he doesn't talk to people and actually have him talk to people. So I mean, because honestly, I'm fairly certain we could do that in this game.
Totally.
Here.
Yeah.
So
no, that is totally 100%. Yeah.
Seems like we should be able to do that. Have a talking dog.
I would be disappointed if we can't.
I am taking clarified butter.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You get one free item from the equipment list. The fishing technique list, the fighting technique list, or the versatile technique list. So you can pick equipment or like one of the techniques.
Right. That's what I thought. That's why.
Okay.
I thought you were giving us a freebie other technique on top of the equipment.
Because that's what I said in the beginning.
You know, I read this book like 4 times very long ago. So I kind of forgot. But no. Yeah, I gave you guys a free one. So yeah, that's fine.
So what are the mechanics in this game, Jeremy? Like, what kind of dice do we need for this?
So for this game, you're going to need a D6.
1d6?
1d6. Well, you'll need multiple D6.
Okay.
I wouldn't guess more than 4, maybe. Maybe not that one. You need one with real numbers on it.
These ones?
Sure, those ones work. They're D6. Yep. Those ones work. Yes. And the way it works is you have a target number that is typically 1 through 7. So the target number.
How you expect me to get a 7 or 6-sided die?
That's
Bonuses.
the fun part. That's the special part. So when you roll multiple dice, what you do is like you got, let's say you roll 2 3s, right? That means you get 3 plus 2 times, plus 2, because you rolled 3 twice. So that makes it a 5.
Okay.
You guys following?
No.
You also
I
get
don't-
pluses
yeah.
for some.
So if
let's
you roll a 3 and it's trips, it becomes a 6.
Correct.
It's multiplied by however many of that number you have of that
Yeah.
same number.
It's
You
not
didn't
multiple.
say
multiplied,
there'd be
it's
math
addition.
involved.
Yeah. So let's say you're rolling 4 dice and you roll, let's say 2 1s, 3 and a 4. I just made
Okay.
this up on the fly, so I don't even know what the best one is. All right. So the 2 1s, that's 1 plus 2 because you rolled 2 1s. So
Okay.
So you have 3 there, and then you have 3 on the other die, and then you have 4 on the other die. 4 is your best outcome at that point.
Oh, okay.
So it's possible to have multiple dice add up to that target number of 7. It's possible.
So if you were to roll 4 die, and you got quad 4s, it's an 8.
Yeah, that's accurate. Because it would be 4 plus 4
How many
dice.
times
that
you
are
rolled the 4?
Yeah.
So if I rolled 1 on all those dice, it would be 1 plus 4,
Correct.
right? Okay. All right.
That's accurate.
Right.
Yep.
So it'd be 5.
Yep. Yes.
To do
2
kindergarten
6s
math.
become an 8, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Carry the
Okay, all
1.
right. All right.
So that's the way the dice work. And it's just D6. And usually the target number should be, relatively easy. So like a 3 target number is, a moderately easy task. Whereas 7 is, holy crap.
So then if I have a bonus, right? So like, for example, the pet says you receive +2 dice to all rolls. That just means I roll 2 extra dice on
Holy
every roll.
crap.
Yeah.
Is that really what the pet says?
You receive +2 dice to all rolls.
That is impressive.
Yeah, so let's say the target number is 3, and you have +2 dice. You roll 3 dice, and as long as one of them's a 3 or over, you pass.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, so yeah, then that's the other question. So how do I know how many dice I roll in any given situation?
The base is 1.
Okay.
You only ever get like 1 base die of 1, but since you're the pet, you're always rolling 3
Okay.
as your base. Good Lord.
That's why he took the pet. Skill monkey.
What did it for me was I saw you are a cute, plucky animal. I was like, sold.
Sold right there.
Sold.
Stop cheating now.
Can we pet the dog? Do we get to pet the dog?
He does that when you pet him.
I knew he was a biter.
No, he's not a biter. No. He just does that when you pet him. He likes being pet, but he's going to growl when you pet him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He likes it, though.
Is it okay if I pet your dog?
It's like the dog version of purring.
That's what my beagle does. So
Remember when Harrison asked the guards if he could pet the dog?
Mm.
Can I pet your dog?
Yeah, let's go over characters real quick. So the entertainer, what's your deal, Brian?
The entertainer is a retired opera singer and life coach, and he is just kind of upbeat. His name is Avery Grimsley, and he's just like an old guy who wants to share his gift with the rest of the world.
Okay, cool. What does that class give you?
The entertainer gives you the party gains an extra use of yell encouragement per combat round to a maximum of +2 from entertainers if there is another one in your party, and then start each scenario with a point of pep, which you may spend at any time to remove a point of exhaustion from another fisher. Each time you make camp, you regain your point of pep.
So you're a little bit like a cleric or a bard, actually. Probably
Yes.
the closer semblance. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. Kyle, what you got going on? What's your character like, and what's the special thing about their class?
So I am an angler. Fishing is an almost spiritual exercise for me. It comes as naturally as breathing. 1+1 die to fish combat. So I'm about catching the fish, and I could care less about anything other than catching the fish.
So you're about catching the fish and catching
I'm about
the fish.
catching that fish.
Right on. All right.
I don't care about no party games or no entertainment. I'm catching that fish.
Okay. All right. Dedicated. Chris, how about your class? What?
Like, I'm just a gambler, man. Like, I like to bet on things. And, just go with whatever happens, whatever the outcome is, Fishing's just another way to roll the dice, see what happens. Twice per combat, after gambits have been revealed, you may withdraw your gambit and roll a d6. On a 1 to 2, you declare a force gambit. A 3 to 4, you declare a finesse gambit. On a 5 to 6, you declare a cunning gambit.
Okay, that's really fun. I really like that. I really like that.
So it's just random, man.
Yeah, no, it'll be really fun when we get into fish combat and we start going into gamuts, because gamuts are really interesting. Like tipping the hand on that one, it's a little bit like rock, paper, scissors. So like the fish and the fisher like declare their gamuts in secret, and then they reveal them in like there's a tree for which beats which. I'm not looking at it at the moment, but like
force beats finesse beats cunning beats force.
Yeah. So it's a really interesting way of, and it gives you a bonus, like if you win. So it's actually really cool. That's interesting. I dig it, and I like the randomness of it. Of course, I'm gonna like the randomness of it.
That's my guy's name is Richard Masters, but he goes by Dick. So Dick Masters.
You're fired, Chris.
And it wasn't even really for that, but I don't know how we all know each other, but my guy's a carpenter who is always at the local bar. So whenever anybody goes in, he's there and they wonder if he really works, but he seems to.
Okay.
But he's like at the bar at 3:00 every day.
That's a terrible time. But that leads us into designing the world if you guys want to get into that. All right. So
Definitely.
I'm going to go by this step by step because we've never done this before. Never done
D
this.
by D.
All right. Okay. So it says the player to my right, we'll do it by the screen. Where is the Fisher's Village? Adam.
Where's the Fisher's Village? What do you mean?
Yeah. Like, so the typical setting for this game is Japan in the 1980s,
Okay.
but it can be anywhere. And if we pick a much more amorphic kind of place, that works out pretty good. So where's the village?
I mean, I think it should be on an island, right? Like, obviously. Yeah. I think it's a island. Off of the coast of Alaska.
Okay. So it's a little
Yeah.
bit cooler.
Yeah.
All right.
Southern side of Alaska, not, northern.
So
side.
like closer to like Vancouver than Juneau or
Then
like
dark
Aleutians.
all winter. Yes.
Okay. All right. All right, Chris, what's the village look like?
Like a rustic fishing, not really a fishing village. Picture like like a ski village almost. Like, have you ever been to like a ski mountain? They have the little villages at the bottom, or the little towns that are at.
I want to say yes, but I have never been to.
Picture like all the houses are kind of cabiny, log cabiny.
Okay. All right.
Lots of trees and Alaska, so in the winter it'd be snow, but lots of wood. The houses, everything, the shops, everything is kind of like cabin based. Like probably just one main road that goes through with a bunch of the little like branches off the road, so all the houses are kind of like gridded out in a way, just like the main road with the little side roads off where the houses are.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I dig it.
And all the signs are like wooden too, right? So there's not like big neon signs or anything. It's very rustic.
Right. Kyle, name an important person in the village.
Well, that would be the mayor. The mayor is a very important man.
Okay.
He is a man named Jeff. Jeff is on his 17th term as mayor.
17th. Well loved.
He is
Well loved.
an institution, if you will. He knows everybody. He's also the proprietor of the local general store,
Okay.
and he's also the local mechanic.
That is a busy mayor.
It is. He wears many hats, and he wears them well.
That totally goes along with the rustic village.
The rustic, yeah. And each one of those signs that he says is wooden, he has made those. He makes those. That's just something he does. That's one of his side passions. His joys,
I'm a
if you will.
carpenter though, bro.
Yeah, I mean, come on now.
So Hefe Jeff basically built this town from nothing.
Yes, his father was mayor of this town. His grandfather was mayor of this town.
All right. Brian, name another important person in the town.
Another person in the town would be the main banker.
Okay.
There's only the one for the whole island. So any kind of loans for boats or equipment comes from this one gentleman. His name is Stanley.
Is that first name, last name, or is that one name?
It's like Cher.
Well, no, I was just wondering if it was like Stan Lee or Stanley.
Nope.
No,
Not that.
It's Stanley.
He is a man who makes mugs lately. He's made a lot of
Stanley,
money
my
off the
boy.
mugs.
So Stanley's last name would be
His last name is Puddle. Stanley Puddle. He's the banker in town.
Yep. All right. All right. Swamp Being. Let's see. One more important person in the town. Sheila. And she runs the cafe. Sheila Tuttlebomb.
I miss Stanley.
So she runs the the small cafe in town. Adam.
Yeah.
Another important person in the town.
That damn cat.
Oh, perfect. That damn
Cat.
cat. I don't need
Cat.
any more. We're good. We're good. We're just gonna
Howard
leave
does
it at that.
not like that damn cat.
That damn cat. Perfect.
Only cat on the whole island.
That damn cat. I hate him.
All right, Chris.
I thought you were going to skip me for a second there. I was like, God
No,
damn it.
no.
I'm glad you
no,
didn't.
it's- no. I figured there's 5 important people in this town, you know, and we could go around.
It was a toss up between that damn cat or me being like Howard. Howard the dog.
Howard the dog is the important.
Obviously, the most important
person. Yeah,
dog.
he's a talking dog. Yeah.
He's because he doesn't even have an owner. He just like lives in the village, and everyone just kind of like
Yeah,
You know.
just hangs out. I
he's
got
like
you.
the town dog. Yeah, that's why he's so fat and lumpy, bumpy.
He's the mayor. He's the real power.
I thought about going
throne.
with one of those cat mayor places.
Well, there's like the mayor, and then there's like the prime minister of the village, and that's
Right,
what he is, right? Like it's a yeah.
Wait, so
There was a 2-term limit when he served for mayor, and then when he served his 2 terms, he decided as like his last act to create a new position that did not have term limits. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's intense. How did Mayor Jeff get around these term limits since he's been the mayor for 17?
I'm joking.
Again, Jeff's father was the previous mayor. Jeff's grandfather.
Is it consecutive? They just like went back and forth for every 2 years?
He went to college. He took a few years off, came back.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I just
the
meant
term's
term
like
limit.
20 years, so it's like
Noted. All right.
Well, and his father and his grandfather, they're all named Jeff.
Jeff.
He's
Jr.
actually the 5th Jeff in the great line of Jeffs.
Okay, let me make sure. Jeff's the mayor.
Yep.
Obviously.
Sheila's got the cafe.
Yep.
Can we call the cafe Sheila's She Shack?
Yeah, sure. That's
Okay.
fine.
Cool.
What was the banker's name?
Stanley Puddles.
Yep.
Stanley. Yep. God, how did I forget that? I'm an idiot. I was too emotionally scarred.
They got the name Puddles from the Gold Rush because that
Sheila's
was where he
Shake
was.
Shack. Let's go. with
Shake
that.
Shack. Shake Shack's better. Yeah.
That's
Shush, shush,
copyrighted.
shush, 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 shush. Well, the Shake Shack would be, but not Sheila's Shake Shack.
It's Triple S.
Yeah. Theirs are the Golden Arches.
And that damn cat.
That damn cat.
Which
Do I
required.
get an important person?
You do. I was getting to that, and then you started asking me for people. So yeah, who's your person?
The guy who owns the local bar. The especially
Okay.
important. It's especially
barkeep.
important to my guy. But
Okay.
that's the local watering holes. I'm going to assume is where everybody congregates typically. And the owner's name is Chuck. Chuck Thompson.
Thompson. All right.
I'm not writing down anybody's names because Howard doesn't care. Everyone's
That's
name is Wolf. I.e., get me a trader.
All right. You're terrible.
Woof, i.e. feed me.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys want to name this village?
I feel like it should either be named after the Puddles or the Jeffries. I don't know.
Something Glen or Bay.
Right. But it's like Puddle Bay would be.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Puddle Bay is actually really funny. What about
Yeah.
Jeff's Landing?
Jeff's Landing is a good one. No, Jeff's Landing should be part of Puddle. Like Puddle Bay should be like the whole bay. Jeff's Landing should be like the wharf.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Because like it's named after the bankers family because they're old money. They've been here for a long time.
Right.
The
Puddle
Puddles.
Bay.
Yeah.
And this is actually the town of New Jeff. Old Jeff was a little farther east.
New Jeff. Deal.
Well,
That's-
no. The town is Puddle Bay. It's New Jeff's Landing.
No. The town is New Jeff, and it's
Okay.
in the county of Puddle Bay.
Or is it just the bay is called Puddle Bay?
The bay's Puddle Bay. Yeah.
Are there pirates in this Puddle Bay?
You're asking if there's puddle pirates?
Yes, I'm wondering if there are puddle pirates.
New
I'm the
Jeff.
captain now.
All right. Town of New Jeff.
And there's lots of bays in Canada.
New
Canada.
It just sounds too much like Nugent.
Canada and Alaska have lots of bays. Thunder Bay, and,
I know a Puddle Bay is so funny because it's so like innocuous. But it's funny because it's like not named it because it's shallow or anything. It's named
because
after the puddles.
the people. Yeah.
The puddle people.
The puddle.
My name is Jeff Puddle.
Oh, we never did establish what
No,
Jeff's
No,
we
we
never
didn't.
established what Jeff's last name is, or the line of Jeffs.
I mean, are they puddles? I feel like they should be. Personally,
I don't know. It's Kyle's character, man.
Kyle.
Wait,
I think Jeff
Wait,
Puddle sounds phenomenal.
Wait, was
Jeff.
that?
It was Kyle. It was Jeff Puddle.
Well, what was the mayor's name? I thought the mayor was the
The
Jeff.
mayor is Jeff.
Jeff is the mayor.
The banker is Stanley Puddle.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We never decided on. Wait, so Kyle's character is the mayor,
Yeah. Well, his
Oh.
his NPC character, his
Yeah.
important person.
My important person.
but they're both named Jeff.
No.
Okay. Well, then never mind. I'm confused.
Who's on first?
You said Kyle's character's name is Jeff. And I was
I
like, wait a
know.
Sorry,
minute.
the
That's
one
where
I
got
came up
confused.
with.
Okay.
The NPC that Kyle created
I'm following that.
is
I'm
Jeff,
following that.
the mayor.
Right.
My
So we never
actual
established the
Fisher
mayor's
is
last
named
name.
Doug.
Doug. Yep. Woof.
So that is ironic that I know the important people in the town, but I don't remember everybody's character name besides Howard.
It's the only one that's really been hammered home at this point.
Except for Dick Masters.
I kind of can I vote that Jeff's last name should be Jeffries just because it's funnier if it's like or Jefferson, like Jeff Jefferson, like
Jefferson
like
is
goes
like
all
really
the way
on the
back.
nose.
It's just all the way
Jeff
back.
Jefferson the third.
Like somewhere there was the original Jeff, and his son was named Jeff Jefferson.
Yep.
Because that way people
And we are the English spelling GEOFF. Jeff.
There you go. Yep.
Jefferson. Nope, that tracks.
World building. World building.
There's a theme in our games of people's names like this, so that works out well.
Joe Smith Smythe. Is that
Joe Smith Smythe, yeah.
Oh man, this is already amazing. Okay, so we have the village.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to the left, Brian. What bad thing happened to the village?
The thaw happened early and got quite seasonably warmer than we're used to, but at the same time we had a tropical front move in, and so the entire area is flooded.
Okay. All right. Kyle,
Yes.
who does this tragedy affect the most of our important people?
Oh, obviously the mayor.
Oh, the mayor. All right.
He's
Good old Jeff Jefferson.
Charge.
Yep.
Yeah. He's in charge of tourism, and it's thrown everything off.
Tourism.
Everything.
Okay. All right. It's messing up the tourism. Okay.
Yes.
Can I also throw out there an idea that since I picked Alaska, I think there should be like, we're right on like the Ring of Fire. And so there's a lot of geothermal activity that actually makes it weirdly unseasonably warm there.
Yeah. I mean, that goes with what Brian was saying about it being
Yeah.
unseasonably warm. So yeah, no,
Yeah.
It created like this, this small low pressure system, and it caused it to rain. Sure.
Yeah.
I dig it. Okay, Chris. Who else is affected by this tragedy?
The banker.
The banker. Okay.
Because the flooding has caused issues with the local tourism, like they said, and business. So people are having a hard time paying back their loans on their establishments.
Okay. All right. Loans defaulting. All right. And Adam. Who else?
That damn cat.
That damn cat.
Yep, that damn cat is affected by the flooding. Because it does not like getting its feet wet. So it's been forced to jump from building top to building top, from tree to tree.
Okay.
Which also infuriates Howard.
Because the cat is
Yeah.
running along places
Rooftops.
he shouldn't
Yeah.
be. Right.
Yeah. And it infuriates, annoys, and terrifies Howard all at the same time.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. All right.
So really, he's affected by it adversely, if anyone.
Indirectly. Yeah. Howard is indirectly affected by it. Gotcha. Okay, so that begs the question: where is the old region? So the old region is
Jeff's Landing.
Jeff's Landing. I thought Jeff's Landing was the pier in
Right, that would be the old region.
Yeah.
New
yeah, it's
Jersey.
like Plymouth
'Cause-
Rock, right? Yeah.
Right. The
Well,
further
that's
inland
part of the
stuff would have been
town,
the
right?
last stuff to be developed.
Oh, okay. Well, no, see, here's the thing. The old region is where you need to travel to catch the fish of legend.
Yeah, we would be out towards the pier area,
Yeah, right there at Puddle
close
Bay.
to the coast.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
over
okay.
in Jefferson County, over to the
Jefferson County.
Well, it's like Jeff's Landing and Puddle Bay. Like that's where they first set, and like the original village was Jeff's Landing, right? And that's why the wharf and the pier and all that stuff's
Okay.
like right
Okay,
there.
okay.
And it's kind of like the rest of the town built up in and around.
Okay. All right. Well, here's the thing. Okay. The player to the right ask them to the right, why is it secluded? Because the old region should be a secluded area where the fish lives. So it's like it's not necessarily where the village is, it's the
Right.
place where you're adventuring to solve this tragedy.
Okay, well, what if the flooding happened there? Like the geothermal activity happened in that area, and that's why like the actual town moved like down the coast a little ways. So the original Jeff's Landing, where the pier is like a little ways away from where the actual town is now.
That's what I
So
was
it's
going to
like,
go with.
yeah. So, and that was
Okay.
partly because of the flooding that they had to like move the town because there wasn't anywhere around it to build. Because every time they would, it would flood, and like the marshland there wasn't any good land to
Okay,
do
so the
foundations.
flooding is year and year worse and worse and worse as it goes.
Sure,
And it's
yeah.
just pushing the town further and further out. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So like if you look out around Jeff's Landing, there's just like buildings that are like, old wooden buildings that are half collapsed into like swamp.
Okay. All right.
But there's like a single like levee road that runs up to the Jeff's Landing.
I got you. Chris. Which part of the old region the Fish of Legend is located in?
Well, I mean, that would be the original, where the original wharf and all that stuff was, right? The original docks and all that.
Yeah. Okay. So it's in the original dock part of it. All right.
That's where it feeds.
That's where it feeds and it hunts. Okay. All right. Deal. All right, Kyle. Why is this particularly dangerous?
It is on Inuit land, so we are not necessarily permitted to be over there anymore.
Okay, so you're actually not even allowed to be there. It is-
Correct. Unless you have explicit permission from the Inuit tribe, which nobody knows who the chief of that Inuit tribe is, so it's very difficult to get.
Okay. And you guys have trouble leaving the island at this point because of resources and all right.
That sounds like something the government would do. Hey, this area got fucked up. We're moving the town. Hey, you guys can have it.
You can have this back now. We don't want it anymore.
This is all yours, and we did
All
you a
right,
favor.
Oh God.
Okay.
Grumpy, cynical old man chimes in. That damn government.
I blame the cat still. It's the cat's fault.
That damn cat.
That damn
makes
cat.
sense. Okay. Last thing we need to do is establish the Fish of Legend. All right. So Brian, this is for you. Define a single fact about the Fish of Legend.
The fish of legend is known as the moonfish.
Okay. Kyle, give me another fact.
It has a third eye next to its right eye. There's another one above it, so it can see better than most fish and can see hooks from a mile away.
Okay. Chris, give me another fact.
The reason for the third eye and why it's a legendary, like, huge fish is because of this geothermal anomaly has caused the deformity or whatever.
Okay. Adam, give me another one.
It glows in the dark.
Yep.
It seemed like we were heading in the direction of radiation, so I thought I would go all the way there. But only at like real dimly. Like you can't see it during like daytime or even like at nighttime. It's got to be like, but like at night, it's not like the pinpoint. Here it is. It's just kind of like you'll see, if you were
Just
like
an ambient glow.
yeah.
Okay.
That damn cat can see it now.
Fuck that damn cat. Eat it.
Damn cat. Now, okay. So now we have a couple facts about it. Let's try to round it out a little bit better. So there's some leading questions in here in the book about what curative properties the fish of legend has. Like, how is this fish going to fix your village's problem? And why is it so hard to be caught? And how come no one has caught it before? So, Brian, how is this fish going to fix the village?
It's the moonfish. So when it shows up in your area, that is what creates the rise of the tide.
So the fish himself, the fish is actually causing the flooding. Okay, all right.
Eureka. It's displacement. It's what's doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Thank you, Archimedes.
You're welcome.
All right, Kyle, why has no one caught this fish?
Well, as we've said, it has an extra eye and is just smarter than the average fish. They say that nobody has even gotten a hit off of it. Not only have they not caught it, they haven't even. It just ignores the average fisherman.
Okay, all right.
And the rumor is it's over 40 years old.
40-year-old fish. All right. Chris, what happens to the people that try to catch this fish?
They seem to get sick, and it may be related to whatever caused the fish to have the supernatural powers it seems to have.
Okay, all right.
Or not powers, but you know what I mean.
It's strange. Yeah, no, it's supernatural powers seems the appropriate term.
People get what we call moon blinked.
Moon blinked? Okay.
You know, Nightcrawler from the X-Men, it appears to do that. It bamfs from area to area.
I'll take that. Yeah. Transports. All right. What do you got, Adam?
Like brings like tourists in, like transports like goods and services, or
No. It teleports.
Oh,
It hides
oh.
drugs up its
See,
butt. No.
I'm actually thinking that its glow isn't continuous and it can control it in a like a firefly. You know what I mean? Like in a sense, like it, and that's why people think it blinks in and out from place to place, is because it'll like light up in an area and then go and then lights up somewhere else. But that's just because it's swimming.
Okay. All right.
Or it teleports.
Because it's not actually irradiated. It's just, you know, a firefly fish. I didn't know what your actual question to me was, but that was just me
No,
thinking
that's
about.
it. That because you looked like you were thinking about something. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's actually really awesome. I'm digging.
I
that.
like the idea of different ideas about it being conflicting, you know. So that's like, this is like someone else's theory. So, you know what I mean? Like some people think it's radiated.
because
some people,
nobody really knows what this fish is because
Right.
nobody's caught it yet. So
Yep,
it's really hard to define it, and you're just going off of
hearsay. Yeah.
hearsay and other people's experiences and those big
Tall
fish
tales.
stories. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
And Dick Masters thinks it's all bullshit because he's heard every different story by sitting at the bar and listening to people and having them talk about it.
He's probably forgot most of them.
So yeah, to him it's like Bigfoot.
Howard thinks we can catch the fish if we use that damn cat as bait.
That
Just want
tracks.
to throw that out there.
That tracks. What I'm curious. What does Howard do on a regular daily basis?
I mean, if he was a human, people would call it panhandling. But he's a dog, so it's really just like,
Begging.
Yeah,
Hey,
they would also
pet me.
call what he
Now
what he
feed
did
me.
as a person, public indecency.
Put on some pants.
he's just, I'm
Stop
peeing on the
licking that in
corn.
front of everybody.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. It kind of wanders town, checks up on things, looks for that cat. That damn cat. Sorry, his full name. That damn cat.
Yeah, if you're going to say his name, say it right.
Yeah. If he sees him, he barks at him and chases him away, Yeah, that's pretty much what he does on a day-to-day basis.
Okay. All right.
Tries to get people to pet him. And then, give him food.
Okay. So, yeah. No, I think... I think we've actually wrapped it up pretty good. I would like to retcon something.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
It's your prerogative,
Yeah. Well, no, there's also a section in it that's like, if during the process someone is bothered by an idea or detail, maybe go through and change it. Let's pick a different reason for the what am I saying? The hazards of the old region. That seems like a whole thing I don't really want to get into.
Sulfur. The whole area smells like rotten eggs, and there are sulfur springs around it from
sulfur
the
springs.
Geothermal. So nobody, whenever you leave the area, you smell like an egg fart.
Okay. You smell like an egg fart. All right. So we've got sulfur springs, and that's the big hazard. It burns the eyes and the nose, and it's just kind of really uncomfortable to be in that area when you're fishing. Okay. All right. Well,
Sounds like Indian food in a dirty diaper.
Weirdly,
was gonna
that's a
go to-
common smell in my house. We love Indian food here. It's great. I'm a big fan of butter chicken. It's delicious.
I like palak paneer.
Palak paneer. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Vindaloo.
lentils.
Or
Vindaloo.
malai kofta. That's another one of my favorites.
But yeah, and dirty diapers are also a regular
Yes.
occurrence smell.
All of the above.
I don't have to worry about those anymore. Just a dog that eats poop sometimes.
Are they also a lumpy beagle?
He's a young beagle. So
He's a
that's the
young
younger
beagle,
of the
not
two,
lumpy.
and he's not lumpy and bumpy yet.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Trying to break him of that whole eating poop thing.
Bad, because that's weird. That's weird.
It's gross. But he also barks all the time at that damn cat. So yeah, like there's this cat that wanders our neighborhood and he's
Yep, that tracks.
yeah.
All right, so for this session, I think we'll cut it here, and we'll be back again and start this adventure.
Bye everyone.
Bye, everybody.